Right now at 5, big news tied to the Black Hawk Bridge and your commute. Plus, why you might be giving up tomatoes, and it has nothing to do with the taste.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is off today. We start with the Black Hawk Bridge and some major developing news. The Iowa DOT plans on demolishing it this fall. The bridge has been closed twice over safety concerns. The first was in 2024 and the second this past May. The construction on a new bridge should be done by 2027. Tonight at 6, the plan for commuters during the closure. The Holmen police need information tied to a hit and run. It happened in the 2000 block of Prairie Place between 7 p.m. Saturday and 7 a.m. today. Police say they're looking for a red vehicle. Now, if you have any information, call the Holmen Police Department at 608-526-4212. Two are in custody after a vehicle pursuit in Jackson County. Last night, police attempted to pull over Jeremy Guy in the town of Manchester. He was wanted on a felony arrest warrant. He fled and stopped on a dead-end road before fleeing on foot. Guy and his passenger, Brenda Hintz, were taken into custody without incident.
Yeah, definitely warm, hazy conditions, humid conditions. Once again, a little bit less smoke that has pushed off the area, but still we got some hazy conditions going on. Otherwise, as we look at conditions there, we're looking at high temperatures, mid to upper 80s to a few 90s out there. Once again, this is not close to record. In fact, today record would be 108 at La Crosse back in 1936, giving you an idea. One of the hotter temperatures that we've ever recorded in the area was back in those days, but not quite that level, quite this. Now, heat index are mainly been in the 90 to 95 degree range, so although it has to be humid, it's all overall not too terribly bad. There's that line that kind of has a little bit of pop up there, a little few showers and storms have kind of developed. That's something to keep in mind of. Otherwise, the chance of that is about 10%. It's along a boundary, but overall, besides that boundary as it lifts north, there's not much going on to the west or the south, and that's kind of what's going to be going on as we go throughout the next 24 hours. For this evening, a little humid. You'll see that 79 degrees getting back down, with the heat index getting back down to about the low 80s by the time we get to 10 p.m. And very similar to Eau Claire, any cloud cover will kind of go away. We're getting back down to 79 with that heat index just in the low 80s. So kind of a humid evening, but overall it's still going to be a humid night, upper 60s, low 70s. It should remain quiet though. That's the good news. Then going forward, we'll kind of break down what we expect with the storms that are going to be returning. We'll kind of break down what to expect that, and when we'll see much cooler temperatures coming later this week, I'm kind of plan that out for you too.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, that breeze today was our saving grace. It was a hot one. Yeah, all right, thanks, Greg. The excitement is building for the annual La Crosse Interstate Fair. The fun starts on Wednesday, but News 8 Now's Allison Ferget is live with a preview. Allison.
Dozens of volunteers have been working today to get the fair ready. We've seen trucks come through with different parts for rides, and kids involved with 4-H start to set up their livestock exhibitions. The fair will be jammed-packed throughout its 5-day runtime, with plenty of family fun entertainment and displays to enjoy. The fair's manager says planning for the event is a year-round commitment.
Even though our event is only 5 days, the event really starts the day after the fair ends, even during, just for planning and making adjustments and changes for the coming year.
Marla estimates around 20,000 people will be at this year's fair, and officials say that's not only good for the fair, but for all the surrounding businesses as well.
There's going to be a lot of foot traffic in our gas stations and our shops and our taverns downtown, and that part's exciting for us.
And fair officials say they try to keep the event budget friendly. Parking and admission are free. And for parents looking to save on ride ticket prices, they have a reminder. On Wednesday, you can buy $2 ride tickets that you can use throughout the duration of the fair. Reporting at the fairgrounds, Allison Ferget, News 8 Now.
All right, exciting things ahead. Thank you, Allison. The Winona County Fair wrapping up over the weekend. Officials say about 40,000 people attended this year. The fair was jam-packed with petting zoo attractions, a midway, 4-H competitions, and a talent show. A tariff hitting this week could impact almost everyone in Wisconsin. News 8 Now's Grace Monk is here to explain. Grace.
Wisconsinites could pay more for tomatoes as the U.S. ends a nearly 30-year-old trade agreement with Mexico. The agreement allowed importers to avoid certain tariffs on the product. Now that that's over, the U.S. will implement a 20.91% import duty on most tomato imports from Mexico. This could result in price increases at grocery stores and restaurants. The Wisconsin Restaurant Association's executive vice president says owners are doing everything they can to keep prices down.
Operators are not raising their menu prices as high as they need to cover the increased cost in food. Definitely something that restaurant operators are trying to think through and plan for regarding changes in their menu.
Quam says tariffs impact small restaurants the most. And that trade agreement officially ended today. In the newsroom, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Okay, thank you, Grace. Winona's Merchant Bank is celebrating 150 years. Today it hosted a Kids Day to kick off the celebrations. Children from around the community got to celebrate with race carts, bags, face painting, and snacks. Bank officials say it's great to give back.
We're really celebrating the youth in our community by having some fun games inside of our historic lobby and just trying to share a little bit of the excitement with the youth of today and our future leaders in the community of tomorrow.
The celebration continues tomorrow with Senior Day, Coffee Talk, and Wednesday with Community Night. Local sports officials and more golfed today for a good cause. They teed off for the Sportsmanship Golf Outing at Cedar Creek Golf Club. The event raises funds for the CROA's Jim Loken Sportsmanship Scholarship. Each spring, 2 high school seniors are awarded for their outstanding sportsmanship.
We give out scholarships to 1 male and 1 female senior athlete of the Coulee region and provide some money for their college education. And they earn the award based on getting nominated by officials at games that they're working, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, softball, or whatever it might be.
The scholarships are in honor of Jim Loken, an official who died in 1994 while officiating a high school basketball game. Tennis courts at Forest Hills are closed until further notice. It's for scheduled renovations, including construction of replacement courts. It's part of the Lacrosse Parks Department's 5-year improvement plan. Still to come, Trump's new European weapons deal, how much is being sent to Ukraine, and his threat to Russia if the war continues. Plus, Texas flood recovery efforts at a standstill. The new challenge Mother Nature sent their way.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Elevate your room with new flooring from Shaw. Inspired Journey Carpet is warm and luxurious for soft underfoot comfort. Get Inspired Journey Carpet for only $149 per square foot after rebate. We carry the largest in-stock selection of Hunter ceiling fans available in a variety of elegant designs, finishes, and features. Get an 11% rebate on all Hunter ceiling fans at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Well, I am really happy to tell you that we have already made a commitment at Gunderson to do that. So we have asked all of our folks that when you need to fly, that you please prioritize flying out of La Crosse. We believe it's really important. It's our duty. We're the largest employer in this community, and I want to make sure that this airport is here for the long run, and we're committed to that. So people are taking that seriously and doing just that.
Starting now, celebrate quality and comfort with the Made in America sale at Wesco Home. Shop trusted American brands like Smith Brothers, La-Z-Boy, England, Best, Door County, and Superior Furniture, all at unbeatable prices. Right now, save on all in-stock pieces made with quality you can feel. Don't see the perfect item in stock? Save up to 30% on custom orders. Built to last, made to order, crafted with pride in the USA. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Tell them Peyton sent you.
I have been working at Firefighters Credit Union for over 20 years and been in the mortgage business for 30 years. We get a lot of people that like to shop around, and I encourage people to shop around for mortgages. And the one thing that you hear over and over is that we're for real. What they hear on the commercials is what they see when they come and see any of our employees. All these things together are what make Firefighters Credit Union the team you can trust.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
We hear it all the time. A company gives a homeowner a quote for replacement windows. When the homeowner hesitates, they drop the price by almost 50% if they sign today. Makes you wonder why they didn't offer that price to begin with.
They called us for a second opinion. Our price, over $5,000 less. without the sales games, and for better windows.
At Clear Choice, we believe in honest pricing, no pressure, and quality you can trust.
Don't get pressured into a bad deal. Call us today.
Choose Clear Choice or something less.
President Trump announcing a deal to send billions of weapons to Europe, most of which will head to Ukraine. CBS's Erica Brown has more from the White House.
During a meeting with NATO's Secretary General Monday, President Trump announced a new deal with European allies to provide Ukraine with more weapons to protect itself against Russia.
This is billions of dollars worth of military equipment is going to be purchased from the United States, going to NATO, etc. And that's going to be quickly distributed to the battlefield. Ukraine will take it up.
The weapons will include Patriot missiles for Ukraine to defend itself against repeated Russian aerial bombardments. President Trump has grown increasingly frustrated with Russia's attacks while he pushes to end the war.
We actually thought we had probably 4 times the deal. I mean, you would have called and would have said, this looks good. And then the deal wouldn't happen because bombs would be thrown out that night and you'd say, we're not making any deals.
In addition to sending more weapons to Ukraine, the president is working with congressional leaders on a bill to increase sanctions against Russia.
They said they'll have it as quickly as I need it. So we'll see. We're talking to him. In fact, John Thune's coming over later on to talk.
The bill, which has bipartisan support in both the House and the Senate, would impose sanctions on countries that purchase oil from Russia, including Brazil, China, and India, which could face a 500% tariff on goods imported to the U.S.
We're going after the people who keep Putin in business, and additional sanctions on Russia itself. This is truly a sledgehammer available to President Trump to end this war.
While President Trump has not yet committed to supporting the bill, Monday he threatened additional tariffs on Russia if they don't agree to a peace deal in 50 days. Erica Brown at CBS News, the White House.
New flood risks are complicating recovery efforts in Kerr County, Texas. Rain is forcing some crews to suspend search efforts right now as 166 people are still missing. Officials say despite the new problems, search efforts will go on.
Going to take, who knows? I think we'll still go strong for another month or two, up to maybe 6 months, winding down.
The deadly floods have claimed over 139 lives. Developing at the Grand Canyon, 2 fires are burning out of control. The canyon's north rim is now shut down. The fire there growing to over 40,000 acres. Officials say fueling the fires at times are 60-mile-per-hour winds.
The North Rim Lodge is a place where so many people's memories have been just encapsulated in that location.
As of right now, the South Rim remains open. Well, the price for Forever stamps are up, the cost jumping from 73 cents to 78. The USPS says operating costs are the reason for the hike. The move comes after the release of 2 new stamps, SpongeBob SquarePants and former First Lady Barbara Bush. We'll have more news ahead, but first,
yeah, we got continued humid conditions, at least for one more day before showers and thunderstorms come through. And the second half, the end of the week, we have much cooler conditions also arriving. We'll break it all down coming up on the First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Looking for a new ride? At Ultra, we know some family members are pickier than others. Apply today at driveultra.org and find a ride that makes everyone happy. No payments for 90 days. Driver tested, puppy approved. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
I'm Mike Rowe, and this is the most honest commercial you're going to see all week.
Today, we're waterproofing a basement.
How long do you think this problem has been a problem?
Well, actually, the homeowner told us that she's lived here for 42 years, and when they first moved in, they had water issues.
Yeah.
That is like your telltale sign of like, hey, I'm having an issue, and that's when people should call.
Get a free and honest inspection with Innovative Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Dental implants are often the best solution to severe dental issues. If you have infection in your mouth, it does cause trouble other places. A lot of people ignore infection for way too long. And when they finally do something about it, they say not only do they like what they did here, but they feel better overall. In the end, you can have a smile you're proud of and a very healthy mouth.
We're an implant-focused practice. If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
promise to bring down our costs. But Congressman Derek Van Orden just voted to make our electric rates skyrocket. His plan removes clean energy from the electric grid, creating an energy shortage. So now the power companies are saying, quote, "We're going to force electricity prices to the moon." How does Van Orden expect us to afford that? So the next time you open your electricity bill and see a bigger number, remember that Congressman Van Orden's plan made our rates go up.
You're thinking about new windows and doors. I've been thinking about new windows and doors for over 40 years. You're thinking about the best window at the best price. I'm thinking about the best window at the best price for you. The best quality, installed by professional installers at a fair price. If you're planning new windows and doors, you owe it to yourself to contact the Bort Store Home Improvements for a prompt free estimate. You'll be glad you did. Contact us today.
Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Plus, cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Chipotle is bringing back its Lip Oatlay lip stain. It sold out after last summer's release. It's an avocado-inspired stain that dries into a metallic green foil tint. After letting it dry and spraying it with an activator, you peel the top layer off to reveal a rose shade underneath. I don't know, that sounds like a lot of work. I'll just stick to my regular lip stain. Well, we had a hot one out there today, but really loved that breeze we had. It helped me get through my entire run, Greg. What's the rest of the day and the next days looking like?
Yeah, we definitely have the warm and humid conditions right now, but we're going to have a little bit of a change coming here towards the end of the week. Right now, this boundary right here is kind of separating real warm and even hot conditions to the south to kind of more just warm or a little bit humid to the north. And then this front that's really toward the border of Canada and the U.S., that's much cooler air up there, more fall-like temperatures too separating. Eventually, we're going to get that. It's just going to take till the end of the week till we see some of that air come down. In the meantime, we're going to have to play around with this front for a while. It's going to give our showers and thunderstorms eventually as we get towards Wednesday, especially Wednesday afternoon. But for the next really 18, 24 hours, it's going to be fairly dry. So overnight, expect quiet conditions. We're going to see the winds pick up out of the south. The activity starts to pick up a little bit near a boundary that'll be sitting just to the north, that one I just mentioned, somewhere north of the area. Now, there's still a little bit of question where exactly it'll be, but I think Eau Claire northward will have to keep an eye out on for thunderstorms going late tomorrow afternoon towards tomorrow evening. And you can see some of this develops there a little bit in the afternoon, but because of the daytime, the atmosphere really isn't still capped, so it kind of breaks that down. But then later in the evening, you see a line developing right across that boundary that spreads north into Eau Claire and potentially into Russ County. Now, once again, this could be a little bit further north tomorrow, so we'll update you on that. But if you're in that area, that's one area to keep an eye on for thunderstorms Tuesday evening to maybe Tuesday midnight. It does fall apart overnight, and then more activity starts to develop west of that near a front. That's what eventually this whole system will come through, but not until Wednesday. Wednesday looks like it'll be active, but not the entire day, really. We'll have thunder showers come through, maybe some thunderstorms in the afternoon. Once again, it's not going to be an all-day type rain, but we'll have to keep an eye out. How activity plays out Tuesday night will determine if we get any strong storms going throughout. Once Wednesday gets through, we'll have wraparound showers going through Wednesday night right there. Behind that, that north wind, that's when we start getting some of that cooler air to the north come through the area. Less humid air for Thursday and Friday, so we have to wait till then. The severe threat tomorrow really lays along that boundary, and there's a little bit of question once again where it lies, so we'll have to keep an eye. The severe threat this time of year typically is damaging winds and brief heavy rainfall. The greatest threat right now appears to be north, but that could impact Eau Claire area too. Otherwise, really quiet for the rest of the area until we get to Wednesday. And Wednesday right now, given that the setup is really further south, I think given that where that's going, the severe threat now is a weaker and to the south, but that could change. So we have a little bit of a severe threat, typical what we see in July. Tomorrow's high temperature still going to get warm. We'll have plenty of sunshine going on, a little bit less haze, the humidity up there, upper 80s, low 90s. Heat and seas probably in that 90 to 95 range. Wednesday, a lot more cloud cover, especially further north. You look at the temperatures up there, low to mid 70s. Further south, a little bit more sun, heating. We'll get to the mid-80s. So quite a spread on Wednesday, along with the showers and thunderstorms. And then Thursday, really kind of refreshing. We'll have some clouds, a precip out there a little bit, but look at those low to mid 70s. So that's about 10 degrees below average. And that goes on through Friday too. Very pleasant conditions Friday, mid upper 70s, low humidity, really nice conditions for this time of year to go on. And for the weekend, unfortunately, we do have showers and thunderstorms coming back in the picture, but the humidity levels will stay fairly low yet. Then we'll start seeing more of that summertime warmth and humidity towards early next week, and we get more of a typical July pattern with showers and thunderstorms coming back in by Tuesday. So if you don't like this, just bear with us for a couple days because it's really going to change.
One more day at least, it looks like, yeah.
And then it'll be definitely refreshing, especially at night with temperatures getting back into the 50s at night for a couple days.
Wow, no, that actually looks really refreshing. Looking forward to it. All right, thanks, Craig. Still to come, digging through history, a group of amateurs joining the pros on their glimpse into the past after the break.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Slow or clogged sink, toilet, or main drain? Maxwell White can help. Ask about our $99 mainline drain opening special. Includes a free camera inspection. Address the root problem now to avoid costly repairs or future damage. Call or book online today.
We see you out there making the most of every moment.
Happy birthday, buddy.
One big, bright idea at a time. At Blaine's, we're glad to be part of it by offering best-in-class products and solutions at unbeatable farm and fleet prices. Like extra laundry detergent, 4 for $12. Rewards members get 4 for $11. $3 off assorted Diamond brand dog food. Plus, Rewards members get free same-day delivery on pet orders of $49 or more. Find value on the things you value. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering, like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
During the Chevy 4th of July sales event, well-qualified buyers get 0% APR, plus $1,000 cash allowance. That's over $7,000 total value on this Silverado, plus $4,500 total cash allowance for current Chevy owners.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
Cut your energy bills and heat your water smarter with the Bradford White Heat Pump Water Heater from Maxwell White. Right now, get up to $2,400 in savings with rebates and incentives. Efficiency meets serious savings. Upgrade today. Bradford White and Maxwell White. Built to be the best.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Amateur fossil hunters are joining professional paleontologists sifting through millions of years worth of history at a dig site outside of Chicago. While they may not be flashy, dinosaur digs, hobbyists, and scientists alike are getting their hands dirty at Mason Creek, uncovering the well-preserved fossils of animals and plants dating back some 309 million years. The discoveries include ancient insects and sea creatures.
Mason Creek represents one of the most accessible and fossil abundant localities in the world. And we looked for, basically this could have a number of animals in it, shrimp, it could have like jellyfish. This is what you come here for, you know?
The Mason Creek area covers about 100 square miles and offers opportunities to dig for fossil treasures at several sites. And it's a good way to get ready for that Jurassic Park movie that's out right now. We'll have another look at tonight's forecast right after the break.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S Series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
U.S. Cellular, we created an event to celebrate our customers, like Luana here, called Us Days.
Yeah, they give us special rewards and exclusive deals in everything. It almost feels like we're part of a cool club together.
Sure does.
Slide Connect. Woo, woo, woo. Hug, shake.
Us Days just got bigger. All customers get a free phone with no trade-in.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's the summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. Morgan?
Baseball tournament. Mike Sport at the Homeland Field.
How about you two?
Mud Bass.
Get 0 down, 0% financing plus 0 payments for 90 days on F-150 or lease F-150 for $499 a month with 0 down. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
In every case, we bring an experienced legal team to work on behalf of our clients.
My wife's and my future depended upon a great law firm, and that was Schwebel, Getz & Sieben.
They know to be tender, but they also know to be fierce.
I felt like I had somebody that was in my corner.
We really did feel like we had a team behind us.
I would definitely recommend Schwebel, Getz & Sieben. I absolutely did pick the right law firm.
Call Schwebel, Getz & Sieben or visit us at schwebel.com for a free consultation.
In the hunt, every detail matters. It's not just about the thrill, but a passion for the craft. And in the end, it's about the people you get to be with. At Overhead Door, it's about our team and those we get to serve. We can repair any garage door, but we only install the best. Overhead Door Company of the Seven Rivers region since 1921.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S-Series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
All right, definitely warm and kind of humid tonight. Low temperature around 70 for across. It'll be probably the upper 60s, low 70s elsewhere. So it's definitely warm and humid. Not as much haze too. That's not a story anymore. That's the good news, the air quality. Thunderstorms come back in, but mainly Tuesday night and Wednesday, much cooler for Thursday,
But
Friday.
at 91 tomorrow, it's like your red shirt is getting us ready for that red hot day tomorrow. Thanks for joining us today at 5. We'll see you at 6.